Well, hello. I'm joined here by Nick Garner, the CEO of EiG Bitcoin Casino. How are you, Nick?
Hi, I'm very well, thank you, yes.
Good. Well, there's an amazing buzz here at EiG, as there is every year. There's some amazing vendors and a lot of great delegates here. But in my opinion, what you're offering is something pretty fascinating. It's all surrounding the Bitcoin currency.
Yeah, we have set up a Bitcoin casino. We're working with a company called SoftSwiss who do the back-end operational stuff. And we're taking a very left field view on the whole thing. Today I've been presenting on the business case for Bitcoin Casino, and a lot of the ideas that we've wrapped up in the casino seem to be getting a lot of traction, and people like it. So I'm very happy about that.
Well, and there are huge benefits, of course, aren't there, to using Bitcoin as a payment method itself, whether it's privacy or what do you think that's going to do in terms of creating waves in this industry?
Well, it depends on the growth of Bitcoin. So just for people who don't really understand Bitcoin, let me explain it in very, very simple terms. Bitcoin is a currency. It's a bit like the equivalent of gold. If gold has value, Bitcoins have value. The benefit of Bitcoin is that it can be transferred really easily. So just like gold, if I give you gold, I've transferred value to you.
It's an international currency.
Well, it is, and it has certain characteristics that make it very, global. So it's money for the internet. That's the best way of putting it. So I can transfer money instantly wherever you are. So you could be in Argentina, you could be in Iraq. It really makes no difference. As long as you've got internet, I can give you money and you can give me money. Now, when you talk about the implication to gambling, it's huge as long as Bitcoin grows. So the indicators show that Bitcoin has got traction, and it's just gradually just making its way and growing. Where it's game changing is around privacy.
Right.
So gamblers...
It's a sensitive issue at the moment, privacy.
Yes, it is. And what's happening generally is that a lot of governments are legislating they're creating license jurisdictions and so on. So what that means in effect is that customers have to identify themselves. So if I'm a regular casino and I got a UK license, and I'm a customer, or you're a customer, you have to say who you are, etc.
My shoe size, my eye color, my sexual preference. They want to know everything.
It's very close to that, yeah. And the thing about Bitcoin is that you don't have to tell anyone anything. Just give your email address. And this is a very sensitive subject for any territory that's running a licensed jurisdiction. And a lot of people are watching it. Now, for me, I'm being very careful with this kind of stuff, and we're not accepting customers from the UK or the US or whatever. But I've got to say, it is very hard work because people can come in via VPN and they can just register, and we really don't know who they are. And that's a real problem for us. But in general, Bitcoin gambling is one of those real left field things, and depending on how big it gets, it's going to be a real thorn in the side of legislators and governments worldwide.
Well, I think you're right, and I think it's very exciting because it's clearly attractive to the sort of person that likes gambling.
Yes, and gamblers are libertarians, and they like their privacy, and they like to do what they like to do with their money. So yeah, it fits very well with Bitcoin, which is great for us, not great for an awful lot of other governmental organizations. So, we're doing with EiG, our Bitcoin Casino, we're doing our best to follow the line, but it's very tough, I've got to say.
And it's a great time. Bitcoin's undergone this huge surge in interest a couple of years ago. It's since simmered down a little bit, but now we're seeing some traction, some stability, and now is possibly a great time for people to be really taking this seriously.
Yes, exactly. So what happened with Bitcoin was it emerged. There was a spike of interest, as in it became a speculative medium, so the prices went crazy, like $1,000+ a Bitcoin. And then they crashed. Then they crashed, and then they've stabilized in and around $250 a Bitcoin. And it's been like that for the last 6 months. What's very encouraging is because it's stabilized and because the speculators have got out of it, it's now becoming recognized for what it's really good at, which is a really efficient way of transferring money around the place.
Ease, privacy, stability. The benefits are endless, really.
Absolutely, and immediacy as well is a huge thing. So with normal gambling companies, if I join and I win money, it's pretty hard for me to get my money out most times, or oftentimes, because of just currency restrictions and goodness knows what. With Bitcoin, I can put my money instantly in, and I can get it instantly. Absolutely instantly. So there's a whole cash out culture with Bitcoin, which is very cool.
It's hard to imagine the reason for using pounds, dollars or euros, come to think of it, but very, very interesting. And Nick, where can we go to find more information?
Right, so our domain is oshi.io, oshi.io, and we're there, we're doing our thing, and come along and join us if you... Yeah, we're gonna.
And finally, who would you like to hear from? Anyone specific you're trying to target and you'd like to hear from?
We're very interested in English-speaking territories, places like Canada are very interesting to us, Australia, territories who don't have terribly restrictive licensing requirements, and
but haven't yet exploited this incredible opportunity.
So South America is very interesting for us as well, because they've got a lot of currency restriction problems, but they do like to gamble. Asia is huge as well. We're just basically the world. Really, it is like that. It's just the
main
world.
Target. If you're watching this, the chances are you're in the world, so they'd be ideal. Listen, Nick, thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.